Ciao Juventini of the world. I hope you are doing well. 1-1. Difficult, huh? Difficult game. Slow. Juventus is slow. Juventus is not fast. What can I say? People are saying terrible performance. Um Sterile possession. Sterile possession. We have the ball. We have the ball at a certain moment, 61% of ball, but it's not enough. It's not enough. I will, how can I say, describe the first half with slow and predictable. We didn't really we were not in danger except of one time where I jinxed it because I said at a certain moment we have do we need other defenders as De Ligt, because De Ligt was doing an amazing first half. He was blocking everyone alone. And then I just tweeted that. And then he lost a real duel, and Danilo slipped 1-0. Just one action for them. They scored. They are really well organized. They play with 5 men and then 4 men, 5-4-1 for Ferencvaros. It's really difficult for us to find actually the link between the midfield and the attack. I'm not really, how can I say, I'm not really disappointed in Juve because we try, but the problem is slow, and predictable. Like that, it will be really difficult. If it was not for Ronaldo, probably we would still have the 1-0 for them, because out of nowhere, the guy is actually finding an amazing goal with his left foot. I was speaking so much about a player that needs 2 feet, the right and the left. Ronaldo is actually the example of having 2 feet. What can I say about the game and about the players personally? Chesney, Chesney. Then we have because there was one action and one goal. Unfortunately, what I miss with Chesney is the miracle saving. It's not the fault of Chesney that we concede one goal, but what I miss is the miracle save. What Buffon was when he was a bit younger. He was able to do the miracle save out of nowhere, saving our asses. That was one thing, guys. About Chesney. Then the defense, you clearly see that Alexandro is not in form. What do you want to expect? Pirlo said it before Cagliari, he's not ready to start. He will probably not start. We will have to wait before seeing him starting. Demiral being out, we were actually obliged to start with Sandro, but he's not in big form. He's not playing really bad, but you see there is no intensity with Alexandro playing in that 3-man's defense. Danilo, he's not a center back. It's not his position. Do you want to blame him? Do you really want to blame Danilo? I would not do that, because the guy is playing on the left. He's playing on the right. He's playing now in the center midfield. I would not, because you see that he's sacrificing himself for the team. So I will not blame him. I will not. Even if you clearly see, if you are objective, he's not playing well. Thank you, UFC 1897. Thank you. I'm surprised Kulu is not starting over Berna. We will talk about the changes that I would suggest Pirlo. So if Pirlo is watching again the channel as he usually do in the halftime, I recommend you wait a few seconds, because we will talk about the changes that I would recommend. Except of that, what else? Cuadrado is playing an okay game with a bit more offensive possibilities, but you clearly see they are changing. He's still the man that has to come down, because normally that would be the task of Alexandro if he was playing really on the left in the position of Bernardeschi. Now he's playing in a 3-man's defense, so it's Cuadrado that still has to come back, doing again all the wing. Cuadrado is playing every game as well. He also need a rest because he was traveling to Colombia and so on, so he need a rest as well. If we speak about the midfield guy, my man there, oh no, we forgot, De Ligt. Even if he lost one aerial duel, can happen. What a beast. I want to praise again the guy, because he's a 1-man defense today. He's playing alone. The guy is alone in the defense, carrying Juve in defense. Luckily, we are playing versus Ferencvaros. They are really not that dangerous, except of like what we just had, But the list is a beast. I'm really happy that we have him. Luckily, he came in right on time. Then we have the midfield with Arthur. Arthur is playing for me a really great game. At a certain moment, he received the ball, he controlled it a la Zidane, controlling and immediately putting the ball where he needed really well. You see that he has a clear vision of the game. The only thing that I expect from Arthur is also not only be able to control the game and playing on the left, right, and in the back, but also to finding that through ball that goes a bit more in the front, finding Ronaldo and Dybala. That's what I expect a bit from him, even if it's not really his task, because this task is to McKennie today. And McKennie, to be honest, even though we love the guy, today is a bit lost for me. He's a bit lost. He can't find his real position, switching from the right side of the field when we are in a 4-4-2 in non-possession with a 3-4-1-2, where he should be actually the first one to press the attackers and also distributing some balls to Ronaldo and Dybala. He's missing a bit of quality there today. People are saying Texas boy out. We will arrive to the outs, but yes, you anticipated a bit what I wanted to say. Not his fault, but it's quite difficult for him to find his position. First game that he started in Champions League, so I want to put that as well on a bit of tension, a bit of insecurity and stress, let's say, because it's still young guy. Then we talk about Cuadrado. Bentancur, invisible, absent today. He's not even doing he's not even doing a yellow card. I expect a yellow card from Bentancur. If he's not doing it, then there is really a problem. Absent, really absent Bentancur. I said it. The link between the midfield and the attack is absent today. For me, it's a bit McKennie. Is it a bit asking too much for him in a game where we are that slow with a really well organized Ferencvaros? Because Ferencvaros are really, really well organized. They studied how we played. They are blocking all the passing lines. So we need a bit more creativity there. And then we have Bernardeschi, who's not bad. I would not say he's not as we played versus Cagliari, where he was actually really good. But he's not bad. He's not bad. He tried a few times to cross from the left side. He tried some dribbles. I have nothing to speak about him. Robert is saying Bentancur is the weakest player today, alone with McKennie. I agree. And then in the attack we have Dybala, where Dybala played really well. I'm really happy with Dybala. Until the goal of Ronaldo, he was the most dangerous man in the front, with a really beautiful, the only shot on goal, on target, that was from Dybala, with an amazing shoot. Really beautiful from Dybala. You see that he wants to. He's running. He's staying a bit more up front. He's not coming that much in the midfield. That's really great. What I love the most of Dybala, guys, I don't know if you see it, but those are the details that I love. And guys, it's from the moment that Dybala actually, there was a ball that went out of the field, and he was running to catch the ball with his hand, and then unfortunately his teammates were slow and they were not following him, so he was alone running. But I love that, because that shows me that he wants to. It was still 0-0, I believe, running to catch the ball with that. And then let's speak about Ronaldo, guys. Ronaldo, you see when he scored, the anger in his eyes. Can we find more words than the GOAT? Because he is the GOAT. He is the GOAT, and he was able to create an action actually out of nowhere, and shooting from really far away with his left foot. I believe his stats are still from one goal every 43 minutes. What a player. Is doing really, really, really well. Do he deserve the player of the century? You know that you can vote on Global Soccer Awards. Probably yes. I don't know. That's not the topic of today. What I would change for the second half, and then I will read some comments, guys, is I would take off McKennie to change him with Kulusevski, and probably Bentancur for Rabiot. Those are the two. Merci, Elvin. C'est ce que je dis. On va remplacer Bentancur. So replace Bentancur with Rabiot for a bit more intensity, because we know when Rabiot is able to have the ball, and then McKennie with Kulusevski today. That's what I would change now. A lot of people are saying in the chat, we need Morata, we need Morata. At the moment, not really. Dybala is playing a great game, so I would not change him immediately. He's doing well, and Ronaldo is Ronaldo. So that's what I would do, changing those two things to start immediately with. Do we want to wait the 60th minute? No, because it's a crucial game that we have to win now, not tomorrow, not versus Dinamo Kiev, not versus Barcelona. We have to win today. Frankie saying Dybala is slow. Well, not that really. I believe Juventus is slow. Juventus is really, really, really slow. Juventus is slow. No ideas because of the organization of Ferencvaros. No creativity. What I miss is a couple of men everywhere. Huh? You see, next to the Ligt, we miss a man. Could have been Bonucci, Demiral, or Chiellini, but we have Danilo that is not doing a great performance today, so we miss a man there. Then in the midfield, we need a man more because Bentancur is not performing, and then the link that is not McKennie today. If you really want to wait a bit, what I would do is take McKennie a bit more instead of Bentancur. You take off Bentancur from the field and you put a McKennie, so that you do just one change to start with. And then if it's going well, fine. Otherwise, you take off McKennie and you put Rabiot. The danger with Rabiot is that Rabiot is a really great player when he has a bit of field for him. And today, there is not a lot of field for Rabiot. There are really small spaces where you have to find. So why not McKennie, that you give him a really great position with Kulusevski in that can play and dialogue. RB Comes saying 800 people watching, maximum of like. We have how many likes? We have only 11 likes. Oh my God. Guys, we need to support Juve, guys. A bit of likes to the video. We are 700 people, guys. I wanted to dream and maybe together reach the 9K subscribers, but put some likes, show a bit of motivation. This is important. The game just started. I just wanted to say thank you to Max. Juve should win, and still time to change the result. Guys, go for it. Put a maximum of like before leaving. Grazie, forza, Juve. We see each other after the game. Ciao.